What am I meant to do now?
You give awesome commentary from behind the camera.
Right.
Okay,
You've got to hurry up because this dinner's going to burn.
Okay, you're number two. Okay. 1 week in now, I've been doing my best to blog this every single day, and I've been honest with everything that I've eaten. Knowing that I'm blogging it has made me definitely change my diet, or not so much change it, but really keep it as controlled as possible. In times where I thought I might have a little chocolate bar before the gym, I've now changed it to having a kiwi fruit before I go to the gym. So generally, it's getting healthier. It's not the best it could be, but I think diet is probably one of the hardest things to get right, and it's different for every single person, and like different for their kind of time scales of when they go to the gym. I've been getting lots of advice from you guys, and some of it is very conflicting. Some are saying, yeah, eat loads of fruit. Other people are saying, no, don't eat any fruit. Lots of people are saying, don't eat this, don't eat that, do this, don't do that, do plyometrics, don't do plyometrics, do heavy weights, don't do heavy weights. There's so many right answers that I think I've got to find it out for myself. And so far, the results are working. For me just now, my body weight has gone down in the week. It's gone down to, I think I did the scales yesterday and it was 86.9. So I've come down a full kilogram in weight, but it's all about what it looks like. So, tap staff time. Okay, so from here on in, for each week I'll do a video, and I've got the kind of position where I'm going to be standing. I'm going to be standing here, I've got the light there, so I know exactly what position I'm going to be in. So hopefully in the future I could do a side by side. So if, let's say this is the future, this is my standing position where one foot is at the sofa and I'm facing straight towards the camera, and this is what that bit looks like just now. So in the last week, I would say I've started doing some ab exercises. I've done a killer ab workout, which I can feel really, really sore there, and it feels...
You should totally see it in the light.
It feels a lot harder just now. I've also been, oh my god, working on the obliques, which are the bits at the side. And for the first time ever, I've now got a shadow. I've got an indentation. I need to have my arm above my head, but if I do that, I've got indentation. So like every night I'm kind of going, wow, look, I've got something there, which is quite good. So every night I am kind of like looking in the mirror all the time to see what has changed, because for me, what's changing are the small things which other people wouldn't notice. Like for me, one of the biggest things was having an outline of my face which was flat instead of chubby cheeks. And then the other day, or it was making sure that that bit was flat before the bicep. I was like, wow, cool. And the next bit was having a kind of, from my point of view, where I could see a curve of the shoulder of that. And then just in the car the other day, I was like, wow, I've never seen that before, where I've got this kind of indentation in my thumb, where it's like, wow, you can see the tendon of my thumb coming through there. So like, it's all these little things which nobody else would notice are the things which I'm noticing, which are showing that I'm definitely losing fat. Now, I'm going to use the word fat here. I got somebody that said a message. Okay, bye Kim. I got somebody who sent me a message saying, oh Dom, don't use the word fat. Okay, you're a bit overweight, you can lose some weight. I don't care about weight. Weight is a fortunate byproduct which I'm losing when I'm trying to get rid of fat. This stuff is fat. If you are too worried to say, yes, I'm fat, then you're not at a stage where you're going to be actually ready to start losing weight, or focused enough to actually start losing weight. The first thing is you've got to admit that you're fat and not be afraid of the word fat. Fat. I don't care about overweight. I could lose all the fat. I could have like 5% body fat and I could still be overweight for my height and all that stuff. Weight has got very little to do with it. For me, my weight is dropping, but that's because I'm getting rid of fat. That's what I want to get rid of. So don't give me any crap saying, oh, don't use the word fat, it's not very nice, or don't say obese because it's offensive. Shut up. That's not important. So anyway, this is how I was looking today. Oh, now this is what I was worried about. Is there a possibility that I could keep on losing weight, but I might never get a six-pack? Like, you know, people who have gone like to the super morbid obese, and when they lose loads of weight, they've still got all this hanging skin on them. Is it possible that this little chunker here could be my forever hanging skin? Could it be that I might not ever be able to get rid of this? I might never, no matter how clean and good my diet is, no matter how hard I work in the gym, I might never actually have a six-pack. Is it just like that is the fat cells that are just there? I don't know, and I'm a bit worried about that because I've done so well this week and I've really noticed lots of little things like the curve in the face, that and all this kind of stuff. But I hope to God, maybe I just need to make my ab muscles so goddamn big that that's, you know, it doesn't matter how much fat I've got. But this is only 1 week in, and I think it's going okay. So let's see how it goes for next week. And here's the other difficult thing. I've got a stag do this weekend, which is going to require me drinking lots of booze, eating lots of crap, and just generally not being very good to myself. Do you guys have any tips of, okay, you're off on a stag do, you're going to be drinking about 20 pints of beer, do 1 day fasting beforehand, or make sure you always eat a beefy burger before you get stuck into the beer, or have you got any tips where there's a position where you can't not be sociable, it's a stag do, and you've got to get totally hammered? What's the best tips you guys can give me so that I don't destroy all the work I've done for the last week? I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to think of it as like a carbo loading time. That's kind of what I'm going to think of. But yeah, so that was this is my 1 week report, and just after this you'll see is my today's blog of what I've eaten and everything that you need to know and the exercises. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in an interview like this, and hopefully slightly more ripped. Maybe, fingers crossed. Okay, morning of Thursday. I had 2 gym sessions yesterday, so I thought I'd be a little bit sore and tired. Abs, not quite sore yet. I usually have what are known as DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. It's usually a good 24 hours after the exercise, and since I did it yesterday about 7 o'clock, that's only been about 12 hours since. So again, for breakfast, same thing as always, a little bit. I'm having a smaller protein shake today, only about 300 mils. Banana, coffee, that's it pretty much. Green tea pill, and then today I'm going to do some different exercises. I'm not really focusing on like back or shoulders or anything, just a couple of different exercises which you'll see in just a second. But yeah, that's it, and off to the gym straight away. This morning is quite a good one and bad one at the same time. It's good that I think I've actually remembered everything today. I've got my gym bag, I've got my gym card, I've got my gym cup, I've got my clothes, everything. I'm sure I've got everything today. It's always pretty difficult to actually remember everything first thing in the morning. So that I think is good. The bad news was last night again, because I was kind of excited about going to the gym again. Now this may sound totally weird. It's like, why the hell are you excited about going to the gym? It's like, well, it's because I know one bit of my body is sore, like my shoulders, but I know my chest isn't sore, so it means I can work that out again. Or I might do my back, because I haven't done that for a wee while. So I was like, ooh, what do I do? So just now, I'm still like, do I do back? Do I do chest? Do I do legs? I can't be bothered doing legs just now because they're getting used in everything, and I think they're still pretty weak. Well, not so much weak, but just more tired. So I think I'm going to do a little kind of a back and chest exercise combination set. Do you call that a superset when you do 2 opposing muscles? So yeah, and also the guff thing, yeah, so just a rubbish night last night. Just I woke up, went to bed, probably got to bed about 11 o'clock, and then I woke up at 1:15 midnight going, oh, it's the morning, oh, I'm so awake, this is brilliant, it's brilliant, yes, I can go. And then I looked at the alarm clock and it said 12:15. I'm like, I've actually only been asleep for an hour. It's like, that's good. So that was annoying. Then I woke up, I think I woke up at 3 o'clock, and then at 5:30, I kind of thought, right, just get up, because I was waking up and I was like, I'm awake, oh, what time is it? But it's just like, gotta just kind of go, actually, no, it's not. So I need to, because I also had an aspirin last night before I went to bed, which I thought that would help me sleep all the way through the night, but I think if I don't have anything on my mind, yeah, that will help me sleep all the way through the night. And certainly I'm going back to sleep straight away after I realise that it's not the morning. So it's not like there's like stress or pressure on my head that's making me kind of like stay awake going, oh my god, what am I doing? It's more just like I'm excited about waking up. That's more what it is. It's not I'm kind of anxious, I'm just excited. You know, I'm not nervous, I'm just excited about getting up the next day and doing another exercise and trying to burn some more fat. I like it a lot. Well, that's the weights bit done for the morning. I quite like that exercise I was doing there, and even though I was only doing 3 reps at a time, still totally got the sweat up. So that was good. I managed to get up to 80 kilograms, but I didn't manage to do 3 reps. Only managed to do 1 rep, and then I failed one. So I know 70 is probably what I'd consider to be my heavy, what I can do 3 reps of. Maybe next time I'll try 75 to try and do 3 reps of. But that was a good, fun exercise. Quite liked it. Different from normal. That felt like a really kind of good workout this morning. I did the most difficult press-ups in the world, then I did the most difficult lunges in the world, then I did a couple of more, or I was trying to do something which I don't know if is even possible, is weighted most difficult press-ups in the world. So didn't manage to do that, but maybe that's something in the future. The main reason I couldn't do it is because it's so goddamn loud. Then went downstairs and I did some bench press, just kind of a little bit of weight, so like 40, 60, 80, 90, and then after that went up to, and I did a couple of bent over rows, I think is what you call them, and then the last exercise, I don't know really what its name is. It's a bit like in World's Strongest Man when they do the thing called Fingals Fingers, I think it's called. It's like a giant pole, you lift it up and you push it over. So it's kind of like a miniature version of Fingals Fingers. I think that's how it's pronounced. A bit like caber tossing or something like that. But I felt that was really good. Like I was only doing 3 reps of it, and it just, I really feel my abs as well. Okay, I did abs yesterday, but certainly when you're having to push it slightly forward, it's using more of the top part of your chest. I really felt it kind of all over body exercise, so that was good. So I'll definitely be doing that more often, I think. And I've still got banana and protein bar to do me. I'll have that in about 10 minutes after I've picked up the boss, just in case the boss is like, oh, do you want another coffee? I'm going to go, no, not having a coffee. I'm having a banana and a protein bar. That's much better for me. And when I go into the office, I might have one of my own coffees, which doesn't have sugar and cream and all that crap in it. So try and be a little bit healthier there. It's about half an hour until I head off to the gym now. I've been in the office pretty much all day eating that Boots meal deal and just drinking lots of fruit teas. I'm having a green chai tea, which is quite an interesting one. I think just before I go to the gym, I'll have myself a green coffee as well. No sugar. I don't have milk. Oh no, I have the opposite of milk. I have Cafe Mate, which is like powdered milk, which is also a lot of sugar in it as well. It says it's made of a blend of glucose, syrup, and vegetable oil. Delicious. So just going to have one of those before I head off to the gym, because this will be, wait a minute, Monday I went twice, Tuesday I went once, Wednesday I went twice, today's Thursday, I've been in the morning. So this will be the seventh time I've been to the gym this week. And my abs are sore from yesterday's work, which is quite good. But tonight is the night where I'm doing the kind of 1 week. I've done it for a week. Let's see the results so far. And I'm also looking at this thing called lean gains approach, where they're talking about like 16 hours of fasting and then 8 hours of binging or just eating lots and the times that you do your training. I don't know if that really works into my kind of timescales of when I do any exercises. So I'm reading about it, learning about your metabolism, how it doesn't really change if you fast for like 24 hours or even what they're saying is 40 hours of fasting. You don't actually have any metabolism changes, and effective you might have a metabolism increase because like a caveman you need to have energy to go chase after your wildebeest or whatever it is. So trying to figure out some of that kind of stuff. Have any of you done intermittent fasting, or do you do like a full day fasting, then a full day binging, or like this one, 16 hours, then 8 hours of eating? And how does it go? How do you manage to go for like 16 hours without eating? That just sounds horrible to me. But yeah, I'm going to have a little research of that and think about what I'm going to be doing at the weekend, because at the weekend I'm going to be getting very drunk and drinking lots of beer. No choice. Stag do. Damn. The gym session I did after work there was a total fail. I barely managed to do anything. Kim and I were both fairly apathetic. I made her do some of my ab exercises, but it didn't really do too much. And I think that was quite good, just to go there, do a little bit afterwards. You're getting some activity, but generally it's just relaxing time. So Kim made some, as you can see, looks delicious. Finished. It was some like tagliatelle carbonara with aubergines and lots of yummy good stuff in it. But I think that was quite high calorie. And I've just had a cup of tea since, and I'm not hungry, so that's good. So the cup of tea worked, and the dinner was good. But I think maybe because I'm going to the gym every morning, so I think I'll might just have a little protein shake before I go to bed. Maybe the one which is just protein and nothing else, because that was quite heavy on the carbs and fat, and be quite good just to get a kind of simple protein drink before like an hour before I go to bed. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I've eaten today, and that was quite good. It's quite controlled, and I feel good for it. But I'm just a bit nervous about the weekend coming up. So, any of your advice, most appreciated.